Ma'am, what is the reason that
You don't
you
want your
dropped
children.
your children off with your sister and haven't been back to get them?
I just decided that I don't want to have kids.
Wow.
Excuse me?
What? You don't want to have kids after you've pushed them out? They're 7 and 4, and you don't want to have kids anymore? Well, why did you have them in the first place? Hey, 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 Charisma here. Welcome back to Charisma Daily. On another episode of Judge Vonda, Mia has left her children with her sister Emma and decided she wasn't coming back for them. Mia said she decided she no longer wanted the kids and she does not want to pay child support. Let's take a listen.
All rise for support court with Judge Van der Bee. Judge, this is case number JVB1070, Allen case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Allen, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, basically, my sister came and dropped her kids off 9 months ago and hasn't come back for them.
How old are
Wow.
the kids?
4 and 7.
All right. What do you mean she dropped them off and hasn't come back?
Well,
I mean, tell me the story. Like, what
so for
happened?
one summer, she just, called and said, hey, I need to, would you like your niece and nephew for the summer? And I said, sure, So I took care of them because I know she works hard and she, is, attending school at night. And I don't have any kids, so I, volunteered to help out. But she hasn't come back for them, nor does she give any financial support. So
Wow.
I'm here.
Okay. And you want your sister to pay child support to you for her 4-year-old and her 7-year-old?
Yes.
Okay. Are these boys, girls?
The older one's a girl, and
Okay.
the younger one's a boy.
Okay. What about health insurance?
She pays the health insurance.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
I love my niece and my nephew, and I don't necessarily want to keep them from her, but if she needs my help and I can help, then I want to, but I need her help also. So
All right.
that's it. I'm not
Makes
trying
sense.
to be ugly or malicious to my sister. I want her to do well. I just need help.
Understand. Okay. Ma'am, what is the reason that you
don't want your
dropped
children.
your children off with your sister and haven't been back to get them?
I just decided that I don't want to have kids.
Wow.
Excuse me?
What? You don't want to have kids after you've pushed them out? They're 7 and 4, and you don't want to have kids anymore? Well, why did you have them in the first place? It's craziness.
I don't want to have kids.
Yeah, well, you already had them, so they're yours. Your sister is raising them. Don't you think you should want to get them back? Or you don't want kids at all? You don't want the responsibility, anything?
No, I just don't want to have kids anymore.
Wow.
Okay, interesting. Now, what about the financial part of it? What about paying your sister child support to take care of your children? I mean, you don't want them. You're not raising them. They've been with her for the past 9 months. So wouldn't you say it's fair to give her some money for them?
I don't really have it. I only make like $40,000 a year.
But you're making money, okay? Do you live alone?
Yes.
You live alone. You make $40,000 a year. She said you pay health insurance.
And I go to school at night.
Okay. Well, that's good. You don't want to. What are you going to school for? Let me ask you this first.
For fashion.
Fashion, okay.
Fashion.
You plan to make a lot of money with that?
Hopefully one day.
Do you intend on getting your kids back at some point?
I mean, I don't know. I just know how I feel right now, and I just don't want to have my kids. I just want to focus on my career.
So let's talk about that.
Wow. She just wants to focus on her career, so she doesn't want her kids anymore. Oh my goodness. Modern woman syndrome for sure.
You just wake up one day and say, I don't want to have kids anymore. And I'm going to send them, make it seem as though I want my sister to keep them for the summer when really I'm just going to drop them off and never pick them back up. Like, how did you get to that point?
It just kind of happened, and it
kind of just happened? Are you dating someone?
no.
Were you dating someone?
Yes.
Did they have kids?
No.
No.
They didn't want your kids around?
I mean, not necessarily. I just,
So what was that what started this? You not wanting your kids because the person you were in a relationship with really didn't want your kids around?
well, no. It's just, I just want to focus on my school, and I work, and so that's like my whole day. And
You have to understand why this is hard for me to process, right? You know, because myself, I'm a parent and I'll do whatever for my kids. That includes career, whatever. So to be sitting across from you and you're very adamant about that, it's really shocking for me. So you'll have to excuse me if I seem a little taken back.
Wow.
It's not making sense, ma'am. What it sounds like to me is that you ditched your kids because of the relationship that you previously had. You're no longer with that person,
right.
which means you can go get your kids again, right?
Well, now they've just been there so long, it's maybe what's best. And
Well, 9 months is a long time in the sense that you go without seeing them and taking care of them, but you can still make it right.
You are selfish, bitch, and you've abandoned your children. For what?
It's easier for her, Judge. My apologies to just, outburst, but it's just easier for her. For me to have them, basically.
And this is what you're okay with doing.
yeah.
It's abandoning
Okay.
your children.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. You said you made $40,000 a year. Health insurance, how much was that?
$80.
$80, okay. And that $80, that's for both of the children?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So this is what we're gonna have you do. We're gonna have you continue to pay the health insurance, at least make sure the kids stay insured, okay? And you have to keep working because you're gonna pay your sister child support. You understand that, right?
But I don't make enough.
Don't matter.
Did you think you were gonna come in here, not take care of them and not pay child support?
Get another job. You don't make enough. Get another job. They didn't ask to be brought into this world. You brought them into the world and you're responsible for them. Please.
Well, I just think
I need to hear this.
they're doing okay, and she can do it.
Wow.
Right, but she needs financial support. Your sister doesn't have any children. You dumped 2 kids on her. And the fact that you think that is okay is unacceptable.
And where is the father or fathers of these children?
You dropped 2 kids on her and you don't even want to pay for them.
Sad situation.
But what did you think we were doing here today? You think I'm sitting up here so you can waste my time?
No.
Okay, so you'd agree with me, you should be paying your sister something, right?
Yes.
Okay. When do you graduate from school?
In May of next year.
Okay. Where are the children's fathered?
I don't know.
For both, or do they have the same father?
No.
Okay,
course
so
not.
where is the 7-year-old's dad?
He's somewhere. I don't know. I don't really know.
What about the 4-year-old?
He's present sometimes. He comes around sometimes.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, you understand what's going on here today, right? I just want to make sure that you're completely aware of everything that's going on today. You're going to walk out of this courtroom today paying child support to your
Mhm.
sister. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you don't understand, I need you to tell me you don't understand, okay? So we're clear, you understand.
Yes.
Okay. So you said you make $40,000 a year, giving you credit for health insurance that bring your gross to $3,253. Your net, $2,798. It's 25% for 2 children. That brings your child support to about $699.50. We're going to round it up to $700. That's what you will pay your sister monthly.
I just don't think I can afford it. I have
Well-
to pay for school, and
Tough.
that's really what my priority is right now.
Well, your sister's priority is to take care of your children, not her children, your children. So as long as she's in the position that you put her in, you're going to have to make it work.
Yeah,
You graduate next year, you can find a job,
exactly.
a better paying job than what you have now, right? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, so then there's no confusion. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Are you upset with her?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure because I don't believe she did anything wrong. Miss Allen, do you have any other questions?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
Wow. There you have it. Unfreaking believable. She doesn't want her children, and she doesn't want to pay for that, pay support, or for them to be looked after by her sister. Ridiculous. And as I suspected, she probably had children from different fathers, and so that's the case. Well, lady, you need to get a second job because the kids needs to be financially be supported. You brought them into the world. You're responsible for them. And it's nobody's fault that you lay down and have children with 2 men who are not financially responsible either. So there you have it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Love to hear your thoughts. And I'll see you in the next